Hello everyone. Woo! Notes flying everywhere. Okay, so I'm helping out with a 7-day challenge, and so today I had to talk about, I'm going to practice on you guys. Anyway, I am talking about our Xfactor Plus. So I have been doing a little studying, and oh my gosh, if you do not take Xfactor Plus or Xfactor, why? I don't understand it. And if you have people that are your customers and that are your ambassadors and you are not telling them about Xfactor Plus, do it right now. Like, as soon as I got done studying some of the things, well, it got dark. Some of the things that I was studying, I had to call Amanda and Jamie. I was blown away. I take it, but as soon as I was studying some of these things, I went in the house and I started like blowing up my family. I'm like, you are all taking this. Like, nobody skips ever, ever, ever. Understood? Good. All right, so let me tell you some of the cool, exciting things that I've been learning. Well, I'll back up just a little bit. So, multivitamins for me, they were kind of no bueno. I did not take them. I got sick from them. I tried because I knew they were good for you. My first real experiment with multivitamins was those nasty prenatals. You know, you get pregnant and you think you have to take these giant horse pills because what's going to happen to your baby if you don't? And they constipated me when I could keep them down, but mostly I threw up. They made me so sick to my stomach, and I never knew why. I mean, I guess iron's hard to digest, whatever. But today, well, I already knew this, but I'm going to share with you, in case you don't know this, why I was not able to digest those. Anyway, so Xfactor. A few years ago, not even a few years ago, it was right prior to Plexus. Oh man, there goes my notes. It was prior to me finding Plexus. I had just kind of gone through a time when I was feeling really lousy, and it happened super quickly. And I messaged my doctor and said I need to get in for some lab work because I am not feeling good. I was super, super depressed. And it wasn't like me to be like that, but I felt like my entire body had kind of shifted. And so I went to the doctor, had lab work done, and what we found out was that I was very anemic, which I had already kind of known that I had anemia issues. But I also had, so I had no iron, low iron, I had no estrogen. So I was like in menopause super quickly, terrible, hormones, no estrogen. And I also had 0 vitamin D, even though I had been taking a vitamin D supplement. What else? So basically my body wasn't absorbing nutrients is what I found out. But I had not discovered Plexus yet. So they put me on hormones, which was a disaster. Oh my gosh. Yeah, rage like I've never felt. Salsa hit the wall. Yeah, not good. Not good at all. My family thought that the Incredible Hulk had possessed me. So anyway, got off of those as soon as I could, and lots of funny stories about that, but I'm not going to waste my time. Waste your time, I should say. My time I have all day, but not waste your time telling you all those fun details. But anyway, so then I went on an antidepressant, a very low dose, which really kind of took the edge off. It wasn't exactly what I wanted to do because I had gone through a lifetime of depression meds, whatever. I hated meds. I'd finally weaned myself off of meds, and I was doing okay, and I didn't want to be back on them, but my family begged me. So I went on it, and it seemed to help. But I also was exhausted, just incredibly exhausted. So long story short, I did other things, caffeine increased, all kinds of things just to get myself through, and Anyway, fast forward, I discover Plexus. The thing about Plexus that I first started with was the triplex, and that would be another hour of me sharing what an incredible discovery that was. But I'm here to talk to you about Xfactor. So here are the things that I learned. Some of them I knew, but some other kind of cool things that really blew my mind. So here's the difference between other multivitamins and our Xfactor. I'm going to break it down into the 4 majors. So first major is Xfactor Plus is methylated. Number 2, it has a very unique aloe blend. Number 3, New Zealand black currant. And number 4, this is the new thing that they added to our Xfactor, and that is microbiome activating complex. All right, are you guys ready? Let's get into it. What is methylated and why do we care? So methylation is the process where your body converts synthetic vitamins into their absorbable or bioavailable form. So an example of that, folic acid is synthetic, and your body has to use methylation to convert it into folate so that your body can absorb it. Otherwise, it won't absorb it. So all of those, well, hold on. Let me tell you one more thing. Okay. So the other thing is that what I discovered, and I am sure it's me, I don't need a test to tell me that, just my background in not being able to take multivitamins, not being able to keep down not being able to keep down the prenatals. Sorry, somebody just pulled in my driveway. Anyway, so not being able to keep down the multivitamins, that was the other thing. Hey, Hope, I'm live. It's okay. Come on up. You can learn with me. You don't have to be live. Okay, you just have to listen to me babble. Okay, so sorry about that. Live, it happens. Okay, so the other thing is that 60% of the population have gene mutation, which is called MTHFR. What that mutation means is that your body cannot do that conversion that I was just talking about, the methylation. Your body isn't able to do that. So literally, it just, your body eliminates it through your urine. So you know how when you take, I don't know, maybe not you, maybe if you're part of the 60%, you take the vitamins and you pee yellow. You know, and I always knew that meant like, okay, so I wasn't really absorbing it or absorbing a lot of it or whatever. Okay, no, yellow pee, that means you are buying your multivitamin and you are literally just throwing it out the door in the toilet. Gone. That money, gone. Didn't do you any good. What a waste. So anyway, so that is about methylation. So that's what makes ours so different, and that is why it is so important that when you're taking a vitamin that it's methylated. And that is what Plexus has done that's been so amazing. Okay, number 2, aloe. Aloe blend. Okay, so this is what I learned that was really super cool. Okay, I love aloe. Like, we have all known aloe is just like a really incredible thing for your body. When you get a burn, what do you do when you put aloe on it? You know, it soothes it. It helps your burns. So Plexus started thinking, what happens when you put that in your body? You know, and what happens to your digestion and your gut? So anyway, they took it further, and a lot of years went into the development of it, and they created a patented aloe blend. So patented, yeah, just Plexus. So what they did is they added a whole leaf aloe, and they also did gel. That's part of it. It's the highest grade in the world. And here's the cool thing about FDA that I didn't know. So in order to have a claim on any product that you have aloe in it, you have to have a certain amount for FDA to regulate and to approve that you can actually use the word aloe. And ours, catch this, 5 times the amount that they say you need. Whoa! Okay, so other cool facts about aloe. Obviously it helps with burns, like we said, so imagine what it does for your damaged gut lining. And I'm telling you, y'all got damaged gut linings. You cannot live in this world and not have a little bit of damage done to your gut lining. And those of you who suffer from Crohn's and from all different kinds of digestion issues, I had acid reflux, horrifying, all my life. If you've ever taken an antibiotic, if you've ever taken a steroid, if you've eaten processed food, you have some damage to your gut lining. Has to. Anyway, okay. So the other really cool thing about aloe, if you ever touch aloe, it's sticky. Okay, so this is another benefit of having aloe in our Xfactor. It picks up the nutrients because it's sticky and vitamins, and it escorts them to where your body needs them. So cool. So cool. Okay. Next, antioxidants is something I'd had a lot of knowledge on, grapeseed extract, things like that. So I understand, free radical damage and what that does. You can kind of say like free radicals in the air, pollutants, anything, food pollutants, air, anything. So if you think about what rust does to a car, that's kind of what free radicals does to your system, to your body. It breaks things down. And New Zealand blackcurrant is one of the world's most powerful antioxidants. Go figure. So yeah, that's why Plexus would pick it to put in their multivitamin, because anything Plexus does, they go above and beyond. We don't make trash. It's got to be the best. So the most powerful antioxidant in the world, New Zealand blackcurrant. It is the Mac Daddy of all the fruits. So the other thing for how they test things, so they do a scale between 2 and 12 for potency for fruit. Now blueberry rates at an 8. I bet you can't guess. Well, maybe you can guess. How high did New Zealand blackcurrant rate? Go ahead, jump on in. It's between 2 and 12. That's right. Off the chart, 12.5. Again, above and beyond. Awesome. Okay, so what does that do? It promotes health and anti-aging. It is high in vitamin C, B5, B6, B12, copper, calcium, iron. So me, with my anemia, even though it didn't list iron on it, and I get this question all the time, how come, is there iron in it? I have a lot of women that take this multivitamin instead of taking their prenatals because, bleh, who wants constipation and who wants to take all that iron? But that's a big question that they have to fight with their OB-GYNs about. And it's because it's in the New Zealand blackcurrant. High iron. So just awesome. Instead of having to add iron to the multivitamin, it actually has it in this amazing antioxidant. Okay, it has phosphorus, magnesium, and potassium. Is there more to say about that? Okay, there probably is, but I'll stop there. Okay, now number 4. This one was a little more hard for me to understand, things I hadn't really known a lot about. I hated science in high school. I hated science, but I enjoy it now because it has a purpose in my life, like it's a purpose. So here's what I learned about the number 4th awesome thing and difference about our multivitamin. Sorry, my screen is super black and I don't know if it's because my phone is overheating or what. Okay, so hopefully I'm not dark to you guys too. So anyway, okay, what is it? Proprietary microbiome activating complex. That's what it is. That is what they have done that is different to our Xfactor Plus. So what is that? All right, so it is a really powerful polyphenol blend that promotes and protects your gut microbiome. You know how Plexus, we're all talking about microbiome all the time because that is all the rage. Just talk to any scientist. Anyone, doctor, scientist, anybody you know. Ask them. They want to talk about your microbiome. Okay, so here we go. Polyphenols. They're basically micronutrients that are found in our diet. Help to play a role in preventing degenerative diseases such as cancer, cardiovascular diseases. Very important to have Xfactor Plus. Very important to have. Okay, so Xfactor Plus, here's what else it does. It lowers your ammonia levels by 16% in your gut. It increases lactobacillus by 1,500%. Think anti-aging. It repairs the gut wall. It aids in your metabolism better. Oh, metabolism. Isn't that what we're all about? Like, increase my metabolism? Yes! All right. It also increases your bifidobacterium by 200%. It repairs the gut. And our favorite, which is added, which also helps to increase, which in the Slim, they also added the prebiotic to help grow. This awesome new word that we learned, and I don't, do we say it? You guys can correct me. Akkermansia or Akkermycin, I don't know. It's AKKERMANSIA, and it's awesome stuff. Can you tell? This is responsible for increasing your metabolism. It's responsible for your metabolism. And it increases it by 900%. Oh my gosh. Okay, so how do we know all this? Because Plexus did a really radical study. Okay, they did an independent and scientifically validated in vitro human gut microbiome simulation process. Best of the best study. I'm not going into it. Okay, all I can tell you, it was a really radical study, and that is where they got all of this information, and it is what it has proved. And thank you, Plexus. All right, so big rundown. Oh, wait, no, I have to tell you about the cancer study. Oh my gosh. Okay, this was like my biggest mind blow. This, everybody I know, I'm going to just buy it for them. Like, my mom's getting it. There are people, everybody I love is going to have extra X Factor under the Christmas tree this year. Absolutely. And they're going to hear about this study, okay? Cancer. This was an incredible study. So this is something I didn't know. Are you guys ready? Oh my gosh. Okay. Thanks, Amanda. Akkermansia. I don't know. I'm going to have to practice that. You're going to have to tell me again. Okay. Here's the study. You guys ready? So Plexus did a study with cancer, terminally ill cancer patients. The cancer patients were given 3 to 6 months to live, and that is who they did the study with the X Factor. They gave them the X Factor 3 times a day. And what their findings revealed 4.5 years later, okay, catch that, 4.5 years later, 2 of them were in complete remission. They were supposed to die in 3 to 6 months. 2 of them showed complete remission. X Factor. What? 7 showed a reduced amount of cancer. So their cancer levels actually decreased. 22 had their cancer growth stabilize. So it was no longer increasing, it was no longer growing, it wasn't gone, but it was not getting bigger. So they added 19 more to the study and realized that not one person had died. 3 to 6 months to live. Are you kidding me? Terminally ill cancer patients were getting amazing results with a multivitamin. If you guys are not taking this, can I tell you again, if you do not take this multivitamin, go talk to your ambassador. If you are not on the phone today calling all of your ambassadors and your customers right now to tell them how amazing this, oh, wait till I tell you the price. I mean, the price is ridiculous too. Like, seriously? Okay, go back. Okay, so X Factor has been shown to produce high levels of oxygenation in cells. Do you know what that means? Cancer cannot live in cells that are oxygenated. You know what happens to cancer cells when that happens? They die. You don't die. Cancer dies. Amazing. Okay. All right. That was the most incredible study I have ever read. And why don't I know this stuff? I don't know. I study Plexus all day long. Like, I really do. There's just so much to know. Okay. So anyway, here we go. I'm going to back down, kind of like bring this to a close right now. Here's what you need to know. What I learned. Okay. Xfactor findings. These are the findings from all of their testing, from everything they've done for a multivitamin. Okay. So here's what it is. From head to toe. I'm just going to throw them out there. Just jotted some notes of the things. Mental clarity. I'm mental, but I have some clarity. Concentration. Not all of us can be fixed. I'm sorry. I just got a lot going on in here. Okay. Concentration. Eye health. Night vision. Healthy nerve and muscle function. Healthy thyroid. Healthy thyroid. Strong bones. Maintain a healthy heart. This is all that it does. Healthy hair, skin, nails. And I can tell you, people that are my customers, I do nails for a living, they come in, they are kind of irritated because their nails grow so fast. And when you're getting gel nails done, they don't like that. But anyway, hair. I work at a salon, and you can't really tell it today, but I work at a salon, and that is one of the things that my friend Christina says is people's hair just grows crazy fast. My hair finally was growing crazy fast. Awesome stuff. Okay. Protects against free radical damage. Remember the rust to the car? How it breaks down a car? Well, that's what free radicals does to your body. Okay. It boosts your energy levels. Okay. Anyway, improves your mood. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. Manages fatigue. So not tired. Boosts metabolism. Yep. Okay. So how many months have I been on this Xfactor Plus? Oh, another kind of cool thing, Xfactor Plus. Okay, so my daughter, she's a phlebotomist, and she took the old Xfactor. Well, as soon as the new Xfactor Plus came out, I stopped ordering the regular Xfactor because why wouldn't we want the Plus? Because it's plus, it's more, it's better. Anyway, she asked me to go back to the original Xfactor, which still has all of the great things. It just doesn't have the microbiome. What do we call that? That was kind of a big word. Proprietary microbiome activating complex. Okay, so it increased the vitamin B, which gives you a whole lot more energy. And my daughter, 9 hours, 8 hours a day, she takes blood. Little babies, little tiny babies. And she said, Mom, I can't. It's too much energy. I can't handle it. I cannot have that much energy while I am trying to, poke babies. Anyway, okay, so we order both. My daughter takes the original Xfactor, and as you can tell, I take the Xfactor Plus. Little tidbit, I have decided at first it was just a little too much for me all at once, so I broke it down, and I do now take it in two doses, morning and then later, like dinner time, and it absorbs best with food. So definitely always take it with food because you want to get the most out of it. So today I did a P96 shake. Okay, so our product is 4-in-1. Much like a lot of things with Plexus, you get a lot for what you're ordering. You don't just get a multivitamin, you don't just get a multi-mineral. You get all those things I said. You get the patent and aloe blend, you get the thing for your microbiome, you get the New Zealand black currant, it's fully methylated. So I don't care who you are, you will absorb this vitamin. Woohoo! Okay. So it has all of those things working together to keep you healthy and to increase your nutrient absorption from supplements, and not just from the supplement. This is why people are like, well, why do I need to take a supplement? I don't think you need a supplement. I think you can just eat good and diet, exercise, blah, 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 blah. Here's why. This actually helps you to absorb your food. So when you eat 6 cups of spinach, guess what? you are absorbing all of the folate or whatever, and the iron, whatever, all the good stuff. You're actually absorbing it. Your body is taking the nutrients and using them. So take that for your supplement lecture of the day. Okay, here's the best part. Well, not the best. It's all been really awesome, isn't it? Are you guys like so excited to go tell people? Because I am. As soon as I'm done, I'm telling people. Okay, so here's the deal. Are you ready? If you're a customer, a preferred customer, it costs you $33.95. Are you kidding me? Ambassadors, which you're in this group, you're probably an ambassador, $29.95. Seriously? I just talked to a woman the other day who was spending like $60 on a stupid multivitamin. I don't even know if it was methylated. It probably wasn't methylated. It didn't have aloe in it. She got it retail at, a health store. Retail. Did I say retail? We don't pay retail. $29.95? Are you kidding me? Kind of like our probiotic. It's not just a probiotic. Our probiotic, our Probio 5, has enzymes, has an antifungal, and it has the beneficial strains of probiotics. And that also for the whopping price of $29.95. I am so tired of people saying, it's too expensive. It's too expensive. Are you kidding me right now? Okay, that's another tangent for another video. I am so glad. If you stuck with me to the end of this video, you deserve a prize. I think you should go and order yourself an Xfactor Plus right now. And then you should order your best friend an Xfactor Plus. Or you should call her up and you should ask her to swap out what she's taking for this. Because you know what? Darn it, you care about her. You care about her and you don't want her peeing out her vitamin. You actually want her to have some health. Peace. Have a great day, guys.